Howard and we the rare on stock spent the evening getting locked in the Ace of Hearts, where the high stools were engaging. Over the footbridge down by the dock, the boat she sailed at 5 o'clock. Hurry now, lads, it's whack before we're there, sure we'll all be back. Carry him if you can. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Before we reached the Alexander base, the ding-dong we did surely raise in the bar of the boat. Had great sport as the ship she sailed out from the port. Landed up in the Douglas Head, inquiring for a vacant bed to the dining room. Soon got shown by a decent woman from up the road. Bait that if you can. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Next morning went for a ramble round for to see the sights of Douglas town. All went in for a mighty session in a pub they called it Derby's. All the drunk be 3:30, the sober up we went swimming in the sea. Back to the digs for the spruce up, while waiting for the Rosie we all drew up our plan. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. That night we went to the Texas bar, we came back down the horse and car. Met Big Jim and we all went in to drink some wine in Yates's. The Liverpool girls, it was said, were all to be met in the Douglas Head. McShane was there in a tie and shirt. The foreign girls he was trying to flirt, saying, "Here girls, I'm your man." Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Whacker fancied his good looks with an Isle of Man woman he was struck. Liverpool lad was fireside and he pegged the jar into her. Whacker thought he'd take a chance. He asked the pair went out to dance. Around the floor they stepped it out. To whack it was no bother, everything was going to plan. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Well, the Isle of Man woman fancied whack, but amongst the ladies' heads came back and whack. They all whacked him to whack. Her whack was landed on his back. The Douglas force arrived as well, landed a couple of belts as well. Ended up in the Douglas jail until the Dublin boat had sailed. He ported every man. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Yes, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man.
Tim Finnegan lived in Walking Street, a gentleman Irish mighty odd. He had a brogue both rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried a hod. But Tim in a bit of a tibbler's way, well, I love the liquor he was born, and to send the monies away each day, he'd drop in the cradle every morn. Why, pull it down when you dance to your partner, down the floor with your trotters shake. Isn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's wake. Now one morning Tim was rather full, his head felt heavy which made him shake.
My heart was wrapped in clover.
I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's wake. Well, his friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. Well, first she brought them tea and cake, then pipes, tobacco and brandy punch. Then the widow Malone began to cry. Such a lovely corpse did you ever see? Much it's him aboard and why did you die? Well, you howl your cobs is Molly McGee. Whack, pull it down when you dance to your partner around the floor with your trotters shake. Isn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's wake. Oh, well, Mary Murphy took up the job. Biddy, she you're wrong, I'm sure. Well, Biddy fetched her a belt and a gob and left her sprawling on the floor. A civil war did then engage. 'Twas woman to woman and man to man. Shillelagh law was all the rage, and a row and a ruction it soon began. What pull it out when you dance to your partner around the floor with your trotters shake? Isn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's wake. Oh, Tim Maloney ducked his head when a bottle of whiskey flew at him. He ducked and landing on the bed, the whiskey scatters over Tim. Me daddy revives and see how he rises. Tim Finnegan rising in the bed, saying, "Twiddle your whiskey around like blazes. Be the toilet and jazz, do you think I'm dead?" Whack, pull it down, you dance to your partner around the floor, you trotters shake. Isn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's wake. How would you now want game ball?
Tiger, staring at the maddening crowd. This is the face of a teenage mother. This is the child she bears. This is the soul of a broken lover. searching for the meaning, wasting my life away. Everybody likes to dance. No one moves like you. Everybody likes you. Everybody likes to dance.